Hey everybody,
Hi.
it is 9:44 and we're on our way to Roanoke, Virginia. We just left Teen Challenge, Shenandoah Valley, where I was able to share my testimony with the men and women of Teen Challenge. So it was a good night,
Yeah.
I would say, absolutely. And
It was like a last minute kind of thing.
right.
We reached out to them because we thought, well, let's just stop in, introduce ourselves, give them a copy of Mike's book, and try and schedule something for our way back. And, we got connected with the guy who runs it. And he says, well, we have chapel tonight. Why don't you want to talk tonight? So Mike said, okay. So, we were really grateful for that. And now, of course, we're sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic as we're waiting to get to Roanoke. We have probably another hour and 20 minutes driving to get to the hotel. So we thought this would be a good time to give you an update.
Right. Kind of tired. It's been a long day in the car. Spent a lot of hours in the car. And now, if you could only see the traffic jam, I mean, come on. It's like 9:45 at night and
Yeah.
there's nothing but traffic.
We've got a 12-minute delay. So
allegedly.
But
anyway, the men and the women there were really appreciative of us coming. Had a lot of good comments to make, and we'll post some pictures later on once we get wherever it is we're going.
But this morning at breakfast, we actually got a phone call, Skype call from somebody from Albania.
Yeah.
And so we spent an hour on the phone with somebody who is over there, and they're struggling.
Yeah.
So while we were driving, so it's just crazy how technology has really opened up the whole world to us and given us the opportunity to be able to encourage this person all the way on the other side of the world.
Yeah, it's just amazing how many people are struggling, how many people are hurting and need to hear the gospel message, because that's the only thing that can bring the kind of hope that people are looking for. They're looking for it in drugs, they're looking for it in sex, they're looking for it in gambling or food or whatever it is, and they're empty. People are killing themselves, and it's just crazy with what's going on. And the gospel message is an answer to all of those things.
So we've really enjoyed seeing all of your comments and sharing a lot of our videos. It's just very encouraging to us. So keep praying for us. This is only day 2.
Right. We like, it was a good idea this morning, and then I'm just like, it got to be around 7 o'clock. I'm like, I don't know. I'm really kind of tired. I could use a nap,
Yeah, right.
And then I'm like, and then we got a 2-hour ride after we leave here. But you know what? God just empowered me. Mm-hmm. He energized me, and it was a good time with the people of Teen Challenge. Guy Zach did a great job with worship, and it's just amazing to see, good, otherwise decent human beings that the devil is just trying to destroy their life, and he's doing it in a number of ways. And so it is a privilege to go out and to be able to minister to these people and tell them about what God has done in my life. And let's face it, I was a hot mess, right, Heidi?
Yes, he was.
And if he could, if the Word of God can change my life, then God's no respecter of man. He can change their lives.
Yes.
And I'm convinced of that, or I wouldn't be doing a 7-week missions trip to all of these places to tell people that. So.
And we're a little bit lighter tonight because we donated about 32 books to the Teen Challenge in Shenandoah.
Yep.
So slowly but surely we're giving the books away.
Yeah.
And thanks so much that we've had a number of people over the last couple of days go to our GoFundMe page and just contribute to help pay for a lot of this. And like we said, if every single person who liked our page would just donate $10, the whole trip and everything we're trying to do would be covered. So don't think that if you see somebody donating 100 or 200 that that you can't afford that, and $10 doesn't mean anything. It does mean
It
something.
absolutely does. You know, we were at church yesterday, and before I spoke, a woman, Esther, she got up and she sung this song about, it was about standing in the gap. It might even be the title for all I know.
Yeah.
But, certainly there have been people who have stood in the gap in my life. I believe that's why I'm alive today.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you're standing in the gap for us as we go praying, and you don't know how many hundreds of you are praying for us. It's just like so encouraging when we scroll down the Facebook posts and people say praying for you, and or they write their prayers right out on Facebook. It's so encouraging, and it's so empowering to know that we're being covered, and our friends and our loved ones are standing in the gap.
Somebody's trying to call us.
So that's John
Whoops.
Schloter. I have no doubt in my mind.
Yes.
I have no doubt in my mind, because we obviously, this is the first week we missed celebrate recovery.